Muharram is the first month of the Islamic lunar calendar and holds significant importance in Islamic tradition. It is a sacred month for Muslims and is marked by various events and observances. One of the notable events associated with Muharram is the commemoration of the Battle of Karbala, which took place in the year 680 CE. The Battle of Karbala is a tragic event in Islamic history that resulted in the martyrdom of Imam Hussein, the grandson of Prophet Muhammad. Imam Hussein, along with a small group of his family members and companions, stood against the unjust rule of the Umayyad Caliph, Yazid. They were confronted by a large army in the desert of Karbala, in present-day Iraq. Despite being vastly outnumbered, Imam Hussein and his followers refused to pledge allegiance to Yazid, choosing instead to uphold the principles of justice and righteousness. The battle lasted for several days, and ultimately, Imam Hussein and his companions were killed, including women and children who were part of his camp. The commemoration of Muharram is marked by mourning and reflection, particularly among Shia Muslims. It is a time of deep sorrow and grief, as believers mourn the tragic events that unfolded in Karbala. Many Muslims observe fasting, participate in processions, and engage in acts of charity during this month. Majlis, gatherings where the events of Karbala are narrated, are also held to remember the sacrifices made by Imam Hussein and his followers. It is important to note that while Muharram holds significant religious and historical importance for Muslims, the observances may differ among different sects and cultural practices within the Islamic community. It is a time of remembrance and reflection on the values of sacrifice, courage, and standing up against injustice,